And Tansi, if there is a young person in any of the telecom companies who wants and aspires to be a CEO, who aspires to, what do you recommend to them? To how should they, what skill set should they focus on? To take on a job like yours, maybe 10 years from today. What do you recommend them to do? Because you seem to have navigated this maze extremely well. So
Okay, so it's not a good parallel because I've been very lucky all my life, right? I've never planned to be like this, to be frank. All my jobs have been offered to me, not that I, mastermind my career. So I never really masterminded my career. But that's the point I mentioned during all my session with the new talent and even external, is that you don't follow me because you don't want to mastermind to the point where you get hung up with your career and you become impatient, right? You don't want to do that, but you don't want to live on the other extreme. You don't want to live by chance, right? So you gotta somehow aspire, but don't get too passionate about it, which is different advice compared to many others. I've seen people so passionate about become a CEO or group CEO or whatever, and they get so impatient and they become political. You know what I mean? So it's better not to be overly passionate. Again, this is contrary to most others, but have some feel what you want to do and then plan for it. So that's the first point. In other words, the first point is the mindset, the attitude about your career itself. The second one is that there are many, right? I just picked three most important things I see. The second one is that in this world you got to be agile, which is obviously the case, and therefore to be agile you got to unfortunately be good in many areas. Yeah, you cannot be just in one area, right? You need depth for sure, but you need to have more than just depth. You need to have other skills, right? In today you cannot be a good marketeer, very creative without analytical skill. Similarly, those who are very analytical, you cannot be too analytical without understanding the applications, right? So therefore, even in the early days, it's very good, therefore, to start not just read, but find a company that allows you to move around. Exactly what I said earlier. Allow you that and promote, not just allow, promote people moving from one function to another function, from sales to marketing, from marketing to maybe planning to strategy, and back to hit marketing, and maybe a bit of finance, corporate finance, and move around, because then you become, by that will build agility in your capability, right? And I guess the third one is with regards to digital, kind of related to the second, and you can't help it, right? This world is all digital, so right in early days, no matter what function, is to think. When I say digital, it includes analytics, to really brush up the skill on digital analytics. That to me is the one of the most important tools. In fact, us as a company, we want it to be our major differentiator. We're looking for people like that. So, in other words, even if you are, to answer your question, therefore, if I can summarize, if you want to be a CEO, not too passionate about it, but work towards it, plan, but not over planning for it, right? You have to prove yourself. Second is to get a good grasp of many areas with a depth, and last, build that digital skill. Can you imagine a CEO with that kind of background? You'll be a good CEO.